go. Yep. What's it?
What happened?
No change on it. Was pulling the forklift.
I was pulling the forklift.
Go ahead.
Bad.
If you just cut everything in the front there like you were saying, can you get the hood open then?
Well, it's bolted to the hinge back there and bolted to the fender on the inside. But it's attached to this. No, they are separate. They should be attached to the center divider. So.
Why would you think?
Yeah, right.
Cut everything off.
Well, yeah, you're right. Center divider.
Hey guys, Matt, IronTrap Garage, and what's a good way to start your week on a Monday than to cut up a junk 38 Ford? So, if it wasn't obvious enough in the video, this thing is totally trashed. It has Bluetooth frame rails in the front. It is just terrible. Everywhere you look, it's terrible. But there is, everybody was kind of making fun of us why we got this car. There is a method behind the madness. 38 Deluxes, I'm learning with the convertible, is very hard to find specific parts for. Anything that's specific to a Deluxe is hard. So it's 1 year, one model only. So this car had some parts. We ended up finding some of the hood trim. I don't think we really showed it in the video, but we did find a bunch of the hood trim that he had taken off this car. That's why a lot of it's missing. I think he had extracted it for that car, put it in safekeeping. But it has some trim on it that we need. Really importantly is it has a complete, like, untouched dash, so I need a bunch of parts out of the dashboard. But we're learning how hard it is to find this stuff. So like the hood on it is savable. I think I'm gonna use the one on the car, but like somebody's definitely looking for that hood. The hood sides might be savable, we don't know yet. But so we're gonna kind of harvest this thing like a bunch of vultures would, a dead carcass on the side of the road, and we're gonna just cut it up.
We've already prepared with the scrap trailer.
So this is the trailer from Texas, if you guys remember. All this stuff comes full circle. We bought this trailer in Texas because I was like, yeah, we need a good whatever trailer. This thing has been amazing. It's got like a, what, 10 foot bed. So we're able to fill it with our scrap metal, keep it all contained. So in this instance, we can literally cut it off if it's junk, put it right in the trailer, and we're not making a pile on the ground. So the goal is in maybe by lunchtime.
There's going to be a lot more scrap on this one than anything.
Yes, this trailer is going to be full. It's going to be 90% scrap, 10% savable. But it's got a good trans, it's got a rear in it. So what I usually try and do with these types of cars now as I've gotten older, I've tried to get smarter. I cut it up into big sections. So like we need a bunch of stuff off the dashboard. I'm not gonna sit in that rusty piece of crap car trying to take screws out. I'm gonna just torch the cowl or whatever it takes to get the whole cowl section with the dash out. We'll take it on the bench and then we can extract it in the nice comfort of the garage.
It is kind of chilly out today, so I don't blame you.
It's colder than I expected today. So, so that's the plan. We're gonna go through it. We'll show you whatever we find. And then by the end, we're gonna hopefully have a small pile of good parts and a bunch of scrap. This car can go to get crushed and turned into a soup can or electric car maybe.
Yep.
And it'll live another life. So Steve and I are gonna get started. Mike helped us with some of the fun part. Now Steve and I get to do the not fun part. And see what we find along the way.
Dude, open the door on that side. The frame is way worse. It's if you can even get it open, if it's not wedged. It's probably not gonna open.
What is it? What is
Dude,
it?
that frame is all the way. Watch out, Moon.
Moon, come on. Come on, buddy.
Oh man, dude, all the way, it's thin all the way back there too.
There's nothing left.
Oh, man.
The X member was kind of holding it together. Hopefully that'll make this one very easy to take apart because there's
The frame, you just have to breathe on it.
Yeah, we won't have to do much. Yeah, but it's got a clock, glove box lid.
Man.
It is missing the ashtray, but I think
We got some of them.
I think.
The windshield garnish is gone.
Yeah, the dash is pretty rough, but got a
Someone will
banjo
use it.
steering wheel.
Yeah, it's probably the best part of the whole car.
Yeah, banjo steering wheel is probably about the best thing.
Dude, I've never seen.
Yeah, this is one of the worst. Moon, can you get out of there, please? Come on, man.
It smells good in
I'm
here.
sure there's lots of great doggy smells. All right, trying to get smarter when we're doing this stuff. So Steve did a quick little cleanup inside just to get rid of like major flammable stuff and junk that we have to clean up later in the driveway. My goal with cars like this is to make big chunks and make it easy to take apart. So usually what I do when we do these is I get the doors off first, and with a car that's this rough, I usually just either Sawzall or plasma cut the door hinges, take the doors right off, lop the roof off, and we can get in the car easily, lop the B-pillars off, and then we'll cut. I like cut through the windows depending on the car. This particular car, the rear quarter windows and stuff like that aren't as important or valuable or sought after like a 32 to 6, I would say, if it was a 4-door. So we're gonna probably do that first, get the big pieces off so we can get in and cut some other stuff. Like I said, the dashboard and the steering wheel and the steering box, and the trans, some of that stuff's the stuff we're really after. So we're going to carefully cut around that. I also want to we want to carefully extract the hood and the trim and any of that stuff. So that's going to be a little bit of a job. But I think if we get the roof and the doors and stuff and the deck lid off and make this a convertible, then we can start working on some of the other stuff. So we're going to start doing some cutting. Okay, what do we need for that?
Ready when you are. Are these going in the bin? Okay. Coming.
There it is. You're free. Yep. Something we may want to save.
It might be. Oh, there we go. Got it.
Free.
Good.
Yeah, we'll try to.
There you go. Good.
All right. Another door.
Alright, it's doorless.
Now.
Oh geez, you saw the whole car settle.
Here.
Yep.
Can I get another piece? Go in the trailer. Now we gotta clean the glass. Apparently,
There goes everything.
the windshield is all that's holding the whole car.
Yeah. That is it.
That's why I put the dog inside. So.
A good idea.
If we want to twist, your side's still attached.
Something. Yeah, there's a little bit of a tray here attached yet to this bracket right here.
Pick up and twist it this way. There. Now it's, when it falls, it's not gonna. I didn't want it to fall on the only thing we care about, basically.
Right,
dash,
the only good thing in the car.
the dash and the steering wheel.
Yep.
So I would see if you can grab there, in the
Okay.
back. Rotate it out. No big deal. There we go. There. Now, once it's off the car, it's not as bad.
No, I couldn't grab it and it was too unwieldy and I just couldn't do much with it when we were trying to get it off. Good. There you go. Oh yeah, that's right. It doesn't have anything for tongue weight.
It will shortly.
Yeah,
Let me get in there. This is probably a dumb idea.
that might not be a great idea.
Hold on, hold on.
Yep.
If I keep my weight in the front.
Damn.
It's like just the right width.
Yeah, catching the beach blues here.
There we go. Let me get out.
Yep.
You were right.
There you go. There's your move.
Hey, look at that. That fender just about took itself off.
Yep. Yeah, right. Just removed itself.
This one is still connected up
Yeah.
as well. If I can.
Well, there it goes.
I just want to expose
Yeah.
the part I want to cut.
Got it.
Hey, good idea, Steve.
Yeah, we come loose.
I think we're caught.
Yeah, it's catching on the hood side. Let me try removing the hood sides first.
No, you can't. You just got to flex them. So flex your side out.
Yep.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, I was interested to see how it's not.
There we go.
Yeah. There we go.
Wow, the hood sort of looks. This is the actual hood patch. This thing.
Yeah.
It's that little hook.
Oh,
supposed to go
okay.
up.
Look at that.
Never knew that.
Nope, me neither.
So,
Chrome air filter.
hey, look at that.
It was a hot rod. Good.
Get the hood.
Yep.
Savable piece. Got it?
Yeah.
All right, so we got the hood top off, which I was excited to see because we couldn't really tell what was going on in the engine bay. So you could tell it had an engine and trans, but so it looks like, might be easier to see on this side. It's got a 59 AB in it, so obviously not the original engine. So many of these things were swapped out for 59 AB because it was a superior engine to the original engine. So this has obviously been swapped at some point in its life. Steve mentioned it's got a cool, what used to be a chrome air filter. Surprisingly, the radiator looks okay-ish, so we'll try and extract that in a nice way. The hood sides are, I mean, they're barely savable. We might keep them in case somebody needs it to weld a patch panel or something. We don't know, but we'll get them off as careful as we can. I think it's really just these top bolts that are holding them in.
Yeah.
Screws, whatever, and then there's at the bottom on the inner fender, they're also on that side, but this side are ripped right out of the fender or the hood. So we now have a convertible or buggy, and we're gonna keep moving. But you can see the frame, how it's like the frame is broken and it's just pointing uphill in the front. So this thing was not one that was going to be savable by any means. The frame rail, like I mentioned, is mostly Bluetooth here. So, all right, yeah, we're gonna work on getting hood sides off. We're gonna carefully cut around the dash and steering column area so we can get to the bolts in the steering drop to take the dash out as one piece, because we want to scavenge some stuff off that. And yeah, once we get that stuff out, then we're just gonna rip and tear, probably rough cut around the rear fenders because they actually look savable, maybe, and then we'll deal with them later. So just keep cutting it up in chunks. This hood side is so bad, I don't know. They're both pretty crusty.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Don't wreck the radiator.
Yeah, right?
That's what kicks back and breaks the blaze.
Gotcha. Oh, don't move for a second.
Oh, that engine had...
That definitely had coolant in it.
Dude, imagine if this engine you got to turn over.
I would be amazed.
That, I mean, the convertible sedan,
Yeah, that's true.
it kept coolant in it,
Yep.
so it didn't you know, it wouldn't have froze, but yeah, I mean, I can't imagine, but
Everything's covered. It's got an air filter, air cleaner on it. The spark plugs are in it. It had coolant in it. I mean, that's what you need to do.
so this thing, we couldn't believe it. The radiator was holding coolant. Darn nice radiator, considering the car. And the engine actually had some coolant in it, which was very surprising after all these years. So normally for my whole life, if a car looked like this, I wouldn't even try the engine. But we had the convertible sedan that looked better than this, but it looked pretty bad, and it ran beautifully. So we got to try it, see if it turns over. Steve's got to, we're going to probably need a breaker bar. Oh, you got one. Okay. So
Do the honors.
I can't, but there's no way. I have it in neutral. I checked it.
Now you're tightening the bolt there.
Yeah. Not.
Nope. Not gonna get that lucky, unfortunately.
Not that lucky, but who knows? Maybe when we pull the engine and trans, we'll pop the heads off and the intake just to look. I mean, we gotta at least take a look, because if it had coolant in it, it may not have been cracked. I don't know, but I'll just gouge that bolt. Should be off. Alright, so that's separate.
Yep. Feels like it's
Not yet.
wiring from the
Cable for the e-brake is probably the
okay.
big thing here. Cut off grinder. There we go. Let it go your way. Attempt. Hey, now you can get to that.
We saving this?
No.
That's
Very surprising. So some of these head nuts have even gotten so rusty that they're starting to get thin on the holy
thin.
crap.
That one's half gone. Yeah.
It's half gone. So we're. Next one looks really bad.
Oh, that's even worse.
We may have to split that one there. We don't even know if we're gonna be able to get the head off.
Right. After this.
Fingers crossed. Holy crap. It's that Eastwood impact, I'll tell you what.
It'll loosen anything.
It'll take it off, whether it breaks it or it loosens it.
Yeah, you pull the trigger, something's gonna happen.
Dang.
You see the threads through it.
It's so thin. You can actually see the threads through that. Man, you got one shot at taking that off.
That's it, yeah. It was...
I think this one may need a big hammer to persuade it.
We just so happen to have one handy.
A BFH. Oh, moved.
It did.
You broke the intake already, so
Yeah,
that's
it did.
good. That worked out good.
I'm gonna get yelled at for that, ain't I?
Oh yeah, you're right. Jeez. Turn on the generator maybe? There you go.
Oh, I got the vacuum on.
There. Oh, that? I don't think, bend that once or twice it'll.
Yeah.
There's like, here you go. Right here. Dry.
It's dry. Oh man, look at that. Horrible color. Oh, that is horrible.
Not a good color, huh?
No, that nasty black, gray, old oil wax look. That is just nasty stuff. I'm just going with my gut instinct.
Well,
Look at the push rod. It's rusted off.
Look at how bad this is. I don't know, I can't see on camera, but the push rod is literally rotted from water, I guess, going down the breather somehow.
Just moisture, water,
Put your
whatever.
BFH and let's see if this will come off.
Alrighty.
Just to see the carnage. You went this far.
You're right, yeah. Can't stop now.
Wow. It's coming off. Might have to wiggle it off.
Yeah. Holy crap, that's coming off. Kinda.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get my pry bar.
No, it's coming. Believe it or not. Believe it or not, currently no water got in these cylinders.
No, they are dry.
And they're shiny. This one, like these ones down, are still. They're dry and shiny.
All right, what does the piston say? It's not gonna say standard, right? It can't say standard.
That would be.
Then we'd have to keep it, right?
I know. You'd have to blow it apart and try and.
They try to save the darn thing.
Yeah, I mean, there's just carbon on them. They're not.
It's not horrible, yeah. It's just an old engine, yep.
I think it needs a little bit. Give it a tap in the center as a wiggle. Okay, hold on. Trying to not pinch my fingers.
Yeah, no, I don't want to.
Just have one stud that's a little crusty.
Yep.
It's looking the same from what I can see. Yeah, man.
Can try too. Son of a gun.
Incredible.
Yep. Yikes. Actually looks like oil. I wasn't expecting that.
All right, so Steve was working on getting the oil pan down. We got it inside. The engine seems good enough that we brought it inside, number one. We were doing it out in the driveway yesterday after getting the car parted out. But Steve's been taking a look at it, and he got the oil pan down, and really this thing, he just put a bunch of Marvel's Mystery Oil all over it to soak it. But really it's just dry. The pan didn't have anything scary in it. It's just got the normal bit of sludge in the bottom there, which isn't even as bad as we always see. Down here, shine your light there, you could see it's not, I mean, there's nothing scary. It's just dry. Like you could see here, the oil hadn't been splashed up, so it's a little dry. But you could see that Steve pointed out the line where the oil level was, so it had oil in it the whole time. There's nothing rusty. You said you had looked up in the bores underneath, and
yeah, the bores from underneath, there's no rust in the bores or anything.
so overall we're seeing it's promising. It's just dry, so it may be that we need to oil everything up, and likely more than likely there's some valves that are sticky and whatnot. So we may work on pulling some. We're going to investigate some more is what I'm going to say. So for this video, we're not going to get any more involved in it, but we'll probably shoot something, and if it's interesting, we'll put a video out on seeing if this thing runs. It would be kind of wild to have this thing live, the worst car in the world, and then the engine runs.
Right,
but
yeah.
After that 39 convertible sedan from the same property, we are more optimistic than we used to be. I can't imagine it's a great engine, but we don't know. So far it's looking okay. So we're gonna dig into it further. We'll show you guys what happens with it, and that'll be it. So that is our big video on parting out the car. We have a giant pile of trash or scrap metal out in the scrap trailer that will just get junked, and we have a bunch of good parts, so we can take those parts, break them down into smaller pieces. Steve's already removed the rear fenders from the quarters, and steering wheel off, all that stuff. So if there's anything you're looking for, I only grabbed a handful of small parts that I needed for the convertible. If there's anything you're looking for, you saw in the video, as always, you can just send us an email, irontrapgarage@gmail.com, or DM us at irontrapfinds, FINDS on Instagram, and we can get back with you and see if we have something from that car that can help you out, and maybe we'll even have a good engine here after we investigate it a little further. Thanks guys, catch you later.